everybody, it's Elena and welcome back to my channel. So today is part 2 of the RawBeautyKristi and Pur collab. Today we used the neutral side and I got this look and I used the lovely lashes, which of course it's not exactly applied the best. I took this one off like 3 times and put it back on, so it's not exactly glued down here in the like inner corner, but this is the look that I created today. So if you're interested in seeing that, then definitely keep on watching. And before you go, don't forget to enter my giveaway so that you can win this entire collab that includes the palette and the 2 lashes. So I will card that video above so that you can go check it out if you're interested, if you missed it somehow. But without further ado, let's just get into this look. So we're gonna go in with Told You first, and I'm just going to put that in my inner, I'm gonna put that in my crease, and I may just put it everywhere because I am gonna cut my crease, so let's see. Alright, so we are back. Now that both eyes are looking pretty much the same, we are going to go in and I want to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm going to take You're Not My Real Dad, which is this dark chocolate shade, and I love the name of this, honestly. Like, she cracks me up every time she says that. It's just hilarious. Like, I love it. Kristi is just an amazing creator. She's literally the best. Like, I've watched her for years now, and when I found out that she was coming out with a collab, I was like, I have to get that. I just have to do it. And if you've watched my experience video with ordering this palette, then you know it took me a long time to get it. I literally went on the website at 11:50 a.m. EST. It was launching at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I always go on, you know, websites when it's a launch at 11:50. That's just the time that I always like to go, at least get on the website so that I'm there, I'm familiar, and I'm ready to go. But I couldn't even get on the website at 11:50. So I'm like, oh my gosh, other people were thinking of this too. And I couldn't even get on the website. And at first I had no idea what was going on. I was like thinking that it was my connection or it was my phone, you know, whatever. So I went on my computer, I went on my laptop. It was all giving me the same type of error. So then I went on Instagram. Nothing was being said. Nothing was being said on YouTube. Then I went to Twitter and Pur still wasn't saying anything. Like, Pur didn't say anything for a couple of hours, I think. But Kristi was. So I only knew that there was an issue because Kristi was out here, you know, letting everybody know. I'm dipping back into Told You, and I'm just gonna blend it back above the You're Not My Real Dad shade. So because Kristi was being very vocal on Twitter about the issue, she didn't even know what was going on, but she was trying really hard behind the scenes, you know, trying to figure out what was going on and how to fix it as soon as possible. So I'm not mad at all, and I wasn't even mad in that video. I think a lot of people misunderstood what I was, I guess, what I was trying to say or whatnot, but I was just explaining my experience, basically. Obviously, I'm not the only person that had an issue. Everybody had an issue with the launch, but I thought that it would be interesting to share my experience. Plus, I kind of wanted to rant a little bit. I had nobody else I could really talk about it to. The only thing that I was upset was the people on Twitter. They were being so nasty to Pur Cosmetics, saying, some people said like, oh, you guys don't deserve to work with RawBeautyKristi, and just a whole bunch of unnecessary things that didn't need to be said. I just think it was really unfair how people were treating Pur, because it's not their fault. I do think that they weren't, you know, fully prepared, but I mean, mistakes and accidents happen, so they did try their, I'm just blending this out with the JH36 with no pigment on it. I think that they tried their hardest, and you know, they did what they could, you know. So it sucks that that's what happened, but at the end of the day, it's just makeup, and people were being really rude on Instagram and on Twitter to Pur Cosmetics, and it was just sad. Like, I saw a lot of people saying, if it wasn't for Kristi, I would never order from you guys, and after this, I'm never ordering from you guys, and it's like, are you guys kidding right now? This is insane. So like, I even tweeted to Pur, and I was like, I'm so sorry that people are being so mean to you guys. Like, you guys are trying your hardest. Like, you're trying to do what you can do. Like, I don't understand. People are just ridiculous out here over some makeup. It's crazy. But I am very glad that I was able to get this palette and the lashes, and then I was able to get, you know, 2 sets of everything so that I can give one away. So I'm very happy that I was able to get through. I know a lot of people didn't get to, and it is very sad. It does suck, but at the end of the day, we do have to keep in mind that it's just makeup and it's not the end of the world. I'm going to cut my crease, and then I'll be back and we will do the rest of the eye look. Okay, so we are back. I cut my crease, I put on shadow shields because I do want to do eyeliner, and I kind of want to create a shape right now. I can't make up my mind. So I want to use this shade right here, which is called It Just Does, and I want to like blend that just on my outer portion of my eye, because I want to put the shimmer shade on most of the eye, probably like half shimmer, half this shade. Let's see how that works. Alright, so what I noticed as I'm playing with these shades again, they are a lot more pigmented and stay true to the shade if you pack it there and just leave it. If you keep blending, you'll lose the shade. So that's what I learned so far from using these shades. I do really like them though. You just have to work a little bit with them, which is not really bad. So I'm gonna go back in with You're Not My Real Dad and add that to the outer V, because I kind of lost a little bit of it. And then my cut crease, since it wasn't completely dry, it kind of came up here. So now I'm just cleaning off my favorite packing brush, which is that Roland Lagnicol. It's the Revolution line. This is the BX80. I love this brush. All right, so I'm spritzing it with my continuous setting mist from Morphe. And then we are going to be dipping into Golden Ticket, which is the only shimmer in the palette. And I'm gonna put that where my cut crease is. I love this shade. I think that this look looks really good so far. I think that it'll all look better and come together when I am completely done. So off camera, I'm going to do my eyeliner and my full face, and then we'll come back to do the inner corner and the tight line. Okay, so now my full face is on and I popped on the lashes. These lashes are like super dramatic. Like, I didn't realize that they curled up so like crazy. Like, you can't even see the eye look unless I close my eyes. But like, I love these lashes. They're crazy though. Okay, let's do the tight line and then the inner corner, and then this look is done. I feel like I look a little crazy. I still gotta get used to having lashes on, but I love these, even though they're like really dramatic. I really do love these. So I'm taking a pencil brush, and then we're going to, I think I'm gonna use a different shade. Let's use Copper Boxes. That's this light brown shade here. Alright, I do love that. That looks really, really good. Okay, now we're gonna do the inner corner. So I'm gonna pop onto the other side, and we're gonna use the shimmer in this side, which is Cafe Disco. I'm gonna use it dry, just to see how it performs dry, because yesterday we used it wet. Oh, wow, okay. I'm always surprised when shimmers that are not Juvias Place perform well dry, because it's very rare when they perform as well as I like. So I have super high standards when it comes to my shimmers. I like it to be blinding in the inner corner, which is why I usually use the brightening shade in the CoverFX face palette, the Perfecting face palette, or the cookie highlighter from Benefit. It's very buildable though, so that's good. I'm also going to use this to highlight my brow bone. Okay everybody, so here is the final look. I know it's kind of hard to see because the lashes are so huge that you cannot like see. On this lash it took, I don't know how to like put lashes on correctly, so I took this one off like 3 times to put it back on, so it's not exactly glued that well to the inner corner, but they're so like curled up that you can't even see the eye look. It's like they're shields. You can't see the eye look. But with my eyes closed, let me know what you think of the eye look. I think the colors together look so pretty. It's kind of reminding me of Napolitan ice cream, if that makes any sense. Like, you got your vanilla, your strawberry, and your chocolate. That's what it's reminding me of. But I love this look. I think the lashes are so pretty, even though they're like crazy dramatic, and I could have applied them better, but I'm still learning when it comes to lashes. I do really like this look though. I think that it's so pretty. So quickly I want to talk about the palette, even though I already did in my last video, but I can speak more now that I've used more of the shades. So they do perform really well. Same thing with the other side. There's a lot of kick up, but if you tap lightly, you won't get as much, but you still will get some. But it's not that bad as long as you just don't like treat it like other palettes. This palette you have to treat differently because there's a lot of kick up because they're so pigmented and they're like softly pressed, but it's definitely worth it. But yeah, that's really it. Let me know down below what you guys think of this look. I am going to be practicing lashes better because this side looks great and then this side is a little wonky because I took it off like 3 times, and since I'm using the eyeliner that's an adhesive, this is the Lily Lashes power liner. It's an adhesive eyeliner. I think it kind of, since I took it off and put it back on 3 times, it probably just wasn't tacky anymore. So you can tell that it's like not exactly down like this one is. This one I applied perfectly, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, there's that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time with another one. Bye.